Here on the Florida Tech Sports Network, I'm Jerry Durney, joined by Panther women's basketball head coach John Reynolds. And Coach, what a way to open up the first Florida Tech home event in over 11 months. First game on the new floor. Bit of a rocky start, but an excellent second half. 50 points in the second half, including 31 in the fourth quarter. And really a credit to your team, because this was a Barry team that we played last Wednesday. Started off well, the second half didn't go so hot, and it felt like the first half had been a continuation of Wednesday night, and it could have been easy to fold. But this team hung in there and started making their shots, especially from the outside, and they come away with an impressive conference win.
Teams, players have to focus on is you have to play through the mistake. You know, you can't worry about what happened 30 seconds ago. So if we can't worry about what happened on the last possession because we're already in the next possession, we certainly can't worry about what happened in the last game. You can look at Wednesday and say, is this going to be like Wednesday? But in the end, it's a fresh 40 minutes. We finally got to play a home game. You know, it was our first. We played 3 straight road games in 6 days. It was nice to get home and have the comforts of that. I mean, I'm really happy with the way we played. I thought, like you said, we started off a little sloppy. We got down 16 points. Got it back to 8 at half and should have had it at 6 at the half. Locker room, they were still confident. You know, we knew we hadn't played good and we were still in the game.
Obviously, like the shooting stat is going to be what everyone looks at, especially shooting 40.5% from three, which is something you said you felt like was an attainable goal this year. But aside from that, what do you think was the biggest reason for being able to get back in the game and then once you got the lead, able to keep it?
Rebounding. I think the real key to that game, especially in the fourth quarter, was how many offensive rebounds we secured and then got to take more time off the clock and got another opportunity to score. So I think that, we can look at Lena, and she goes 6 for 7 for threes in the game, 6 for 8 from the floor. But she had 4 offensive rebounds, 3 in the second half at critical times, and they were rebounds that she went and got. They weren't ones that came off the rim. She stayed in the right place, got the ball. She went and got the ball. She had a couple deflections, kept it alive. So I thought rebounding in the second half is instrumental as finishing shots.
We talk about Lena Stringer-Johansson, the freshman from Norway, and 18-8 stands out, obviously, the stat sheet. But maybe the stat that stands out to me, a plus 25 in just 21 minutes.
While she was on the floor.
If someone's a plus 25 anyway, that's a great game. But in 21 minutes off the bench, boy, what else is there to say?
Well, I think that we have that type of depth. So when I look at her, I think we have 4 or 5 kids that can have that type of night. I don't think that I know we were 40.5% for threes. We took 41 threes. The other day he asked me, he took 45 threes. I think we're going to take between 45 and 50. I think it's a fun way to play. I think this is an experimental year, so we should have some fun with that. Now, I also think because we got 4 or 5 guys that can make 6 and get on that streak, I think we should have some fun shooting the ball.
We look ahead to Wednesday night. 3rd matchup already this year with Florida Southern. We've split the first 2. What do you take away from those first 2 that you're trying to implement in this one to try to get another win?
I think we got to do a better job of playing the pick and roll with them. We got to do a better job with the on-ball screens with them. We have to play better defense. I thought our defense was really struggled in both of the games where we gave up too many easy baskets. So I think one is we should be better prepared defensively. There's no conference champion this year. You know what I mean? So we're just getting to play. When do you ever get to play games, have your kids all here, practice, and then have it not count against them? No one's lost a season of eligibility. So, you can bring everyone back in theory. Some seniors have already made arrangements to move on with their life. COVID shouldn't change those decisions for kids. And I think everybody's going to keep a couple of their seniors. They're going to lose a few of their seniors. And we're going to still have to recruit and bring a couple guys in. But I wouldn't mind having all my seniors stay.
It's Panther women's basketball head coach John Reynolds. Here on the Florida Tech Sports Network, I'm Jerry Durney. We'll talk to you again soon.